Hey folks, how you doing? Captain Marky, Kid Cochise Outdoors. Today's episode, live lining rig, alright? Bunker is starting to saturate the area right here and people are wondering how they can live line them, alright? I'm going to show you a quick rig here. We're going to be using my chunking leader right now, but what we're really going to use when we're going to use live bait is going to be this stuff, alright? Seaguar, 50-pound test, fluorocarbon. That Seaguar right there cost me $76 a spool. I'm not going to be practicing with that, alright? So what we're going to do is easy. We're going to take a arm's length of leader material, cut it. That's it. What we're going to need for these live bait rigs is 2 hooks right here. We're going to use 2 9-aught Gamakatsu J hooks, alright? These are octopus hooks, J hooks. And I'm going to show you how to really quickly do this. It's going to be a very simple rig. And also what we're going to need here is a barrel, alright? Just a big barrel, yay big, probably 100 pounds, whatever the heck it is. And then we're gonna rig it up really quick, alright? So basically, this is called the combat rig. You're out there fishing, next thing you know you see bunker pods getting blasted and you want to get a big hookup ratio, so we're gonna do a tandem rig here, alright? I'm gonna send fluoro through, we're gonna pull it there, and we make sure we leave enough for that second hook to be tied on, okay? Now we're gonna take this, we're gonna wrap, 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 we're gonna wrap away from the eye 10 times. We're gonna stop it, we're gonna take the rest of the leader material, come back through that eye, pull it forward. And then we're gonna pull, it's gonna cinch it up nice. Boom, it's tight, that's not going anywhere. So now we're gonna come to the tip here. We're gonna use our polymer knot here to put on our big barrel. That big barrel now is going to go to your fishing rod, obviously, alright? So overhand loop. I'm going to stick the barrel through the loop. I'm going to pull it, get it wet a little bit, pull it. That's that. I'm going to trim that. Trim down there. There's that. Your first hook, that's your leading hook, and then we're going to go again, we're going to use the treble hook, alright? Treble hook you could do it multiple different ways. You could do a rappler knot so it spins a little bit, but the easiest way to do it, and the most, I'm telling you, it's going to catch a ton of fish this way. Just going to do just an easy polymer knot. Polymer knots just don't fail. Again, it's the overhand loop, big loop here. I'm going to stick the treble through the loop, pull again. That's it. It's tight as a drum. I'm going to trim that tag end again. That is it. Alright? There's your double hookup. Barrel, 50-pound arm's length, and that's it. There's your treble. Key factor here again is you're going to put this at the back of the fish. Alright? This is going to go through, past, between the dorsal and the tail, alright, the back of the fish. This is what's going to control your bunker. So you're going to put it through, you're going to expose that hook again, and you're going to work this up to the front of the fish, and you're going to hook that right to its snout. You'll have 2 hooks hanging out just like that. So one's going to be in it. As that fish swims away, what you'll do is basically reel it, and you're going to pull it back to you. As you pull the fish backwards, the only thing it wants to do is get the heck away from you. So that's why the closest hook to the barrel is what's going to pull. It's going to be a lead. Obviously, it's not going to use this one, the head, because if it got to the head, it's going to spin the fish around and it's going to bring it back to the boat. You don't want that to happen. Alright, so the controlling hook is the first hook in line to the fish. When you tug on it, he's going to tug back and he's going to swim away from you. Alright, and that's the key. That's the key here. He wants to swim away, and as he does, just let him go out there. The beauty of the treble hook in the snout is that's where a bass will eat it from the head, and you hook up the hookup ratio much more than any other way to go. Alright, you can use the single hook through the snout, you can do that, that's cool. But again, this is for beginners or whoever that want to use this type of tandem bait hook. It's simple, it's really quick to, as you can see, very simple to hook up, and it's going to definitely catch a ton of fish for you. It has for me in the past. So something to consider right there. It's a live bait hook, it's really simple. You could be used on, you could downscale it for any other type of fish, any other species, the same thing applies. But what we're using here is a 9-aught Gamakatsu, and I would use a 3-aught treble, all right, a fairly large treble for that head, and that's it. All right. Key to remember though, don't forget this. This has to go into the back. That first hook's got to go in the back so you can pull, and that fish will swim away from the boat. You don't want that fish swimming into your boat for cover. You want to get the heck away from your boat, or you're going to be in trouble. You want to swim back towards that pod. And that's how you will be able to do that, by doing that. All right. So I hope this tip, guys, helps you guys out. Kid Coach Cheese Outdoors, Quesadilla made a mooch. All right, folks. Now we're going into con shout outs. That's it. Boom, boom. There it is. It's con shout out. All right. First one could be George Spraque. All right. I'm not sure what that means. Spraque, S-P-R-A-Q-U-E. In Spanish, that means what? It really does. It means what? It gets a ditch. All right, Georgie over there on the South Shore in Patchogue catching a beautiful bass. It's not the biggest bass, but it's a good bass. All right, your biggest bass? You might want to think about the next con shout out. Big bass? We gotta go to our boy right now, Rick the Bean and his buddy. I don't know his name, but I can guarantee it 50 grand that guy owns a Harley Davidson. All right, these boys over here. Where were they? I think it was Jones Inlet. I'm for Klemp right now. I think it was Jones Inlet. I know for sure they were trolling Tony Masha. Spoons right there. And they hooked up with this fish right here. Over 50 pounds. Harley holding that fish up. She's got the Vulcan Death Grip on it right there. Rick, Harley, George, congratulations for being this week's con shout out of the week. Alright, what else we got here? Went out fishing the other day with a client, right? Did Soldiers on Sound, killed the fish. Got a ton of fish. Took him out, low pressure comes in, destroys us. It was so wet out there that inside, it was raining inside the cabin. That's how bad it was, all right? So we took our little guy out here, Jack, right there. That's my boy Jack right there. He couldn't care less. He caught 4,000 sea robins. Had them as pets in my live well the whole trip, and caught a couple of very small fluke. That goes to show you, I can't catch a damn fish, all right?
You're horrible!
That's one of the first times that has ever happened, and I apologize to my boy Jack here for that crapola fishing trip. But we're only human, all right? I don't go out there and say catch fish every day. Catch fish, but that was just a tough day. But then again, I spoke to a couple of my people out there, a couple of the chartermen. It was ugly. They didn't catch anything either, so I makes me feel a little better.
You're horrible!
Hey folks, thanks for watching Kid Coach Cheese Outdoors. If you have a second, subscribe and like below. Also, do a comment or two. Quesadilla videos every Tuesday. I know I'm late a day.